Here's another question. Being that we like cars at times, Mustang or Camaro?
Oh God.
I'm gonna go first for this one because I know
for it.
I'm gonna tag my buddy Chris in this one. She owns a Camaro, and I was sitting outside yesterday at work, and she had the Camaro, and I just looked at her, I was like, "Let me steer a Camaro," and she was like, "What?" I was like, "Nothing." So I have to go with Camaro. I love Camaros.
I think I would have to go
Especially
with...
I love the old Camaros, and I love the new Camaros.
I think I would definitely have to go with Camaro too. Only because even when they were older, they were like still amazing.
They had they had the racing stripe.
Exactly.
They had like for me especially like loving Transformers. That's Bumblebee to me.
Bumblebee,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
If you get a Camaro, it has to be yellow because Bumblebee. Just
shit.
Just Bumblebee. God.
Yeah, that margarita didn't last too long, huh?
Nope.
Damn. All right. This is one of those old questions that you would always get like in high school.
Oh God.
Or like throughout school, like almost like one of those questions like, what would you do if, and none of the answers are right.
I never know how to answer this question.
This is an old time classic question. This is, if you were stranded on an island, what 3 items would you bring with you? I don't know why this was a question back as the day. Like if you're stranded on an island, chances are you got marooned on that island.
You don't have a chance.
You don't really have.
With you.
You really don't have much of a choice. Like
it's not like someone's just dropping you off.
Yeah, it's not like someone's like, "Hey,
survive for a week."
What would you do if I just dropped you off on this island and was like, bring these 3 items. You got your choice. Like they're just magically gonna
try to survive for a week before we come back. Oh boy, what would
I'll let you go first on this one.
I would definitely bring a good book just to keep me occupied.
50 Shades of Grey.
No,
you'd be occupied.
A good book. Definitely. Oh God.
A good book.
A fire starter, because I wouldn't know how to start a fire without anything but like a lighter or.
There you go. Yeah.
So I would, yeah. Oh God, and I get cold easily, so I'd probably bring a blanket. Just in case.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I get cold really, like I'm freezing right now, where he's probably like hot. So. But
I haven't changed in the shorts, so I'm pretty good. I'm still wearing pants.
He's doing good, guys.
So I guess the 3 items I would bring, a flare gun. That's always handyful if you're stranded on an island. I definitely would bring some type of like fire starter because
it's necessary.
I don't know, like I was never a Boy Scout growing up at all, so. I can't just bang rocks together and be like, I made fire! Like, I'm not Tom Hanks.
Castaway.
I'm not Tom Hanks in Castaway. I'm not going to have a volleyball named Wilson and all that and name him Wilson.
Wilson!
You know they actually made, like, exclusive volleyballs?
Yes.
It was, like, a limited thing that had the Wilson handprint.
I saw that. I always wanted one, but I never got it.
I bet you can find it on eBay, but, like,
I'm sure you could.
Yeah, but you're going to get, like, raped on the price on that one.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I guess the third thing I would bring is... I'm not going to bring a good book.
You're going to bring your phone for porn. No, I'm joking.
No, definitely not going to bring that collection. No, I think I would probably bring my iPod and use it sparingly. At least I'll have some type of music to listen to as I'm going through this island. Hopefully, I don't get... There's not...
Yeah.
They just said island. They never said if there was any, like, animals on it, so... If there's no animals on it, I'm gonna assume there's animals on it because if there's no animals, I can't eat.
Yeah.
So that's not good.
You're eating a lot of coconuts and bananas. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no mix to add anything to the coconut. I'm like, I can't get Swifty
Fuck.
on the island. Damn it. Moving on. All right, this is another question I always get. Especially you get this too. I think everyone who plays video games gets this question all the time. What is your favorite video game of all time? It can be like now favorite video game can be like retro to like new age. And
anything of all time.
All time.
Any video game ever. God. This is such a hard one because there's always been so many, and like I said with that second question, there's so many favorites for each individual system, but I think of all time, I would have to go with the original Super Mario Brothers.
The old school one from the
on the NES.
The NES,
Yes.
the 8-bit.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Yes, that game is fantastic. That game is so awesome. Super Mario has come such a long way.
So far.
And everything to the point where, like, now on the Wii U, they have that Super Mario Maker. Have you seen that?
I have.
That's amazing.
And it looks amazing. It makes
you
me
can
want to
go
get a
through
Wii.
all the Marios.
It makes me want to get a Wii U.
I want a Wii U because of that game.
Exactly.
And because some other cool games like Super Smash are on there, and like Star Fox Zero.
And
that
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8. Not that awful Mario Party 10. I haven't played it. Our friend Bree has it, and she said it's awful. We haven't played it because it's just that bad. I've seen gameplay. It's just not Mario Party at all.
But we always have fun with Mario Kart 8.
Oh,
it gets very bad.
It gets so bad.
We ruin friendships with that game.
Oh, it's so bad. We get violent with that game. Get violent.
No, you know what game we get violent with? Tekken.
I would say we get,
We ruin friendships with that game.
People hate me.
Very quick.
You guys hate me when I pick
you
them
and
up.
Bree are bad, especially when you're together. It's terrible. No one can win.
No.
Ever.
No.
Including me.
I
Because
feel like we should run tournaments, me and her.
We
I really should.
Yeah.
If like there was a tournament.
Frankie needs to have a game night and get everyone together and play Tekken.
Oh, but I'd be shunted out. I'd be shunted out.
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
It's worth a try.
As soon as I pick two laws and everything, everyone's
That
like,
wouldn't be allowed. That would be like against the rules. It would be a rule list and 2 laws.
But I'm so good with everybody else, though. I put a lot of Tekken. There's this game we have, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I've grown up playing Tekken so long. I played like every single one of them. Hated 6. 6 was awful.
6 was horrible.
It was slow to me. It didn't feel quick, and the final boss in that game was cheap. But with Tekken, I've played all of them to the point where I'm just really good with all the characters and everything. It's like people who are really awesome at Street Fighter are really awesome at Street Fighter. Like, I love Street Fighter, but I suck at Street Fighter.
I played Street Fighter once, and I was just like, no, I'm going back to Tekken.
Well, because, like, now with, like the Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, it's different. Like, you have to, like, zigzag with, the joystick and everything. It used to just be, like, down left and
I grew
punch
up on
and you do the Hadouken.
I grew up on Tekken, so that's, like, the only thing I really know. So I just stuck with it, so.
So what was your favorite video game? Oh, Super Mario Bros. The original
Brothers
one on
for the NES.
For the NES.
Yeah.
The NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, if anyone didn't know what NES stood for.
Noobs.
For me, I guess I played so many video games.
I'm so thirsty.
I can tell. I can totally tell. I've played so many video games throughout my whole 25 years of life, which is so long. But for me, I think my all-time favorite video game has to be. God, this is so tough because it's
bad.
It's so bad. It's just so tough. My favorite video game of all time would have to be.
Spit it out.
Ah.
There's so many to choose
There's
from.
so many to
Just
choose from.
take one and
it's
spit
so
it.
hard to just choose one. I gotta go with I have to go with the Super Mario Brothers on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I love Super Mario Brothers. It was just they did so much for that game. It went from 8-bit to 16-bit. The music's amazing. The music's so catchy. I catch myself like humming the Mario Brothers theme for like absolutely no reason because it's so catchy.
I had it as my ringtone for the longest time on my phone.
And everything.
It's so catchy.
Maybe I'll do a video later about how much I like Super Mario Brothers. I can just go on like a 10-minute tirade about how much I love that game. Here we go. Fucking TV. I should have turned it off. I got distracted because this movie.
All right. Pay attention.
So next one, I get this a lot because me and Alex are just brothers practically from another mothers. Favorite memory together.
Oh Jesus!
I gotta go. I'm gonna start right off the bat because I don't need to rant on about this. Favorite memory together is when we drove around in my 2001. Was it 2001 or was it just a 2000? I think it was just a 2000.
Yeah.
White Saturn SL with an air horn. Just air horning. The air horn wasn't even big. The air horn was like this much.
This tall.
But my God, did that thing emanate so much sound.
That was just
It just
4 years ago yesterday.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
Time
yeah,
Hop?
yeah. Time
Yes.
Hop.
Time Hop's amazing.
Time Hop is amazing. If you don't have Time Hop, download Time
Yeah.
Hop.
But it was
Go
4
Time
years ago
Hop.
yesterday that we did this.
Oh my god.
And we were just driving around normally blowing
Yes.
his car horn at people, and we were like, we need to step this up.
So yeah, we
So we went to Five
Below.
and got this tiny little air horn, and we spent the rest of the day driving around, Enfield, Agawam, and then we went into Westfield
Yeah,
with
'cause we had
this
to go-
tiny
at the-
air horn.
Yeah, because
Well,
at the time, Five Below was only in Enfield.
Yes.
So we went from Enfield into like Feeding Hills, into Agawam, to West Springfield, to Westfield and everything, to the car wash I used to work
Yep.
at. Blew it at
we
Abbott.
had
I
our
remember
windows
having-
rolled down, and every time we saw someone running or walking a dog or whatever, we'd hand it off to whoever side they were on, and we'd just blow it. And we would wait for the reaction. It was priceless, and I'm just gonna have to say that's my favorite memory that we have together too. That or the time that you tried to teach me how to kiss on the back of your car.
That's not how it sounds.
us.
No.
No, he was
Listen,
showing me tips.
I was showing tips. There was a
He was
girl
showing me
that I
tips.
was like involved with at the time, right there. I also got out of control, and I kind of like
Broke his car.
I broke my tail. I cracked my
That
tail
same
light.
Saturn.
That same Saturn. That
Yeah.
Saturn was a trooper until I put it into a guardrail.
Yeah.
Not intentionally.
No.
But moving on. I love this one because me and you have such different tastes.
Different taste in music.
It's
Oh,
so great.
God, here we go.
The next question is favorite musician or band. Hello. No, it's not.
We
that.
just had this discussion
It's
this
not
morning.
that. It's not that new Adele song. Hello.
No.
Oh, God, you don't know what you're missing.
You're an Adelian,
Adelian, yes, you're Swiftie.
and I'm a Swiftie.
I know. But that does not mean she is your favorite musician or band.
No, she isn't. She is really good, and I would love to see her in concert. Do I really have a
I have to be
favorite
drunk
band?
for that one.
I do have a favorite band, but for some reason it's not
It
coming
could
to
be
me
your
right
favorite. You can be your
now.
favorite musician or band of all time. It doesn't really matter, you know.
I have one, but for some reason it's not coming to me right now.
Is it Backstreet Boys?
No. What are we, 10? No.
No, some days.
Crap. Where's my Spotify?
Where's your Spotify?
Where's my Spotify? I need to look this
Well,
up.
I can't look it up. I know my. I'll go while
Yeah,
he's
you
looking it
go
up.
while I look.
My favorite all-time band of all time has to be Metallica. My parents love Metallica. They love Metallica, and funny story is I tell him all the time and all my friends all the time. Growing up, when I would go to take my naps and everything, my parents would put headphones on me, and they would put it on a nice, like, low level, and they would put classic, like, what now people deem classic rock. They would put old, like, you know, like rock songs or metal songs on, and they would put on Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. They would put Metallica on, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, and I love all those bands because of that as a kid. And because of that, I love Metallica. I got to see them in 2004, at the same time when the Red Sox actually were winning the World Series, or winning one of the World Series games. Godsmack opened up for them. As a matter of fact, you can see I'm wearing a Godsmack shirt. Seen them 3 times. I've only seen Metallica once. Love Metallica. I love everything they've done, except for the Saint Anger album. That's such a load of garbage. But yeah, I love Metallica. That is my favorite band. I don't have a favorite musician because I don't have a favorite musician really, because all the musicians I like are involved in bands, or they're just like rappers.
I don't think
stuff.
I have a favorite at all. I mean, I just looked through my playlist on Spotify, and it's a weird mix. I have stuff from like the 50s on there, all the way up through like stuff that came out yesterday.
Oh, I have Dean
So,
Martin on mine. I love
I
Dean Martin.
have a wide variety of artists, but I would say like, right now at this current moment in time, I'm a Swiftie. A Taylor Swift song comes on, and I'm in for it.
I should just push you off that stool right now.
Yeah.
Of all the great things you have probably on that playlist, because Taylor Swift doesn't want to be on Spotify because she wants her fans to buy the albums and stuff.
Which I'm gonna do.
You know Christmas is like coming around the corner. Don't buy every single one. Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
What game are you currently playing?
You already know the answer to this.
Is it Call of Duty?
Yes. I'm
Jesus.
obsessed with Call of Duty.
What game am I currently playing? All of them.
Every game in his collection.
Every game in my collection.
At once.
Besides, if I'm not playing Call of Duty with him, I'm playing Destiny. I got back into Destiny when the Taken King expansion came out. What game I've actually been playing a lot of, I mean, because Xbox Live, if you have a gold membership, they run this thing called Games with Gold, and you get free games depending on, if you like them or not. You can download them; they're free. I downloaded the Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider, the Definitive Edition, which is like the new Tomb Raider, not the Tomb Raider that you see like from like the 90s when she has the big boobs and stuff.
The pointy ones.
Yeah, they were only pointed because the PlayStation was all polygonal and she was like,
yeah,
like she had diamond boobs.
I've actually been playing that lately too.
Yeah,
the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, because the new one's coming out right around the corner. Yeah, it's coming out in November.
Oh.
The Rise, which is that's called the Rise of the Tomb Raider, and that's actually I actually found a funny story about that. That's going to be a Xbox exclusive for like the 360 and the One for like a year before it comes out on the PlayStation.
Solid.
On the PlayStations. Is that messed up?
It's amazing.
That's pretty good.
I'm an Xbox person.
Yes. So thank God we got the right system.
Yes.
I feel. I love the new Tomb Raider because one, it's just so amazing. It's like an average. She looks like an average girl, and then she learns like through the game like how to survive. I mean, like
she's hot.
She is pretty good looking.
She is good looking for her animated
But the
character.
cool thing is like for her, she's learning how to like become the Tomb Raider. Then the new game that's coming out, the Rise of the Tomb Raider, she's really becoming the Tomb Raider even more, and everything like the Lara Croft we know. But it's so the graphics on when the game first came out on the 360 were amazing. Then they did the definitive edition for the newer gens, and the graphics are just amazing on that. It's like almost like the 360, like old gen consoles were like betas for the new gen because the graphics are just that amazing, and it's just a great story of like how she becomes the Tomb Raider and how she like becomes from like just being like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, to like, I'm gonna shoot an arrow into your eye and that's it. And then the other game I've been playing a lot of, which I've already beaten, but it's such a great story, is The Walking Dead. Telltale game. Telltale Games does like a lot of great games. Really can't go wrong. Jurassic Park was alright from them. But a lot of the games are great. They're really story division, like